I'm in the same shirt. It looks like I haven't changed, but I did. I grabbed it to go out with it. I'm like, I can't even put anything else on because it's so freaking hot here, y'all. Super hot. I got off the freeway at 4:45 this morning and it was 91 degrees. 91. 91. I was like, what am I supposed to exercise in 91-degree heat? Right? I mean, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that heat. So anyway, I just went local and yeah, outrageous. Where is everybody? Oh, there you are. I'm like, oh my God, Guelph, Ontario. Yes, Fort Lauderdale. I remember it well. Them stripping days in Fort Lauderdale. There you go. Florida. Hi, Gary. Florida. Gary's like, and I'm from Florida. Bobby and I got some weapons we were talking about. You're early, Jana. um, yeah, that's funny. Oh my God, so hot today. Literally got out the door. Woke up at 4, threw my makeup on, whoosh, like this. I'm trying not to sleep in it, but like if I had to get up at 1, I would sleep in it. But anyway, got out the door, drove, hi Beth, drove like 40 minutes, got out of the car and it said 91, turned around, got back in the car, drove off somewhere else and decided to do a local hike because I just couldn't commit to 3 hours in that heat. I might like, no, Niagara Falls, I remember it well. Ventura, I know where you are, Jane. I can come stalking you. If it weren't so hot out my front door, I would come to your house. It's probably cooler where you are. Thanks, Bobby. There's Cato and Bobby and Lucas. Am I ready for fall? No, I hate the winter and I hate fall worse. I hate all of the holidays. Like September, I don't mind, but when we hit October, hate it. November, despise it. December, can't stand it. February and January, hate. January, February, hate. So that whole chunk of time, not a huge fan. Yeah, I was up in Santa Clarita running, Kathy. That's where I was running this morning. I'm like, what's the quickest run I can do and still do 5 miles, but it's not in altitude. But then Castaic's on fire, I heard. I could smell it. I never even really checked that out in the news, but I think Castaic's on fire. I think it is like 5,000 acres or something. I don't know, something like that. Let me look it up. Castaic fire. I could smell the fire and I was like, yeah, definitely. Oh my God, 5,028 acres. Yeah, Castaic always goes up because it's that beautiful desert rolling fun running hills that I love so much. But oh my God, don't be hating on my favorite season, fall. I do. It's the most depressing for me, but I'm an August baby. So like I'm good. When we hit March, I'm like, oh my God. We go into the winter, I'm like, yeah, the wheezing. I wasn't wheezing. I just could smell the smoke. Are you wheezing? Yeah, the Castaic fire, something. Fall and spring rule. Yeah, I don't know about fall. I'm not a fan. I mean, September, I don't mind, but I don't like Christmas, I don't like Thanksgiving, and I don't like Halloween, any of those holidays. So that's it. Oh, somebody's pregnant. Pregnant is this heat is killer. Oh my God, I can't imagine. Thank you for the super chat, Jay. Super tat. Thank you for the super tat. Yeah, winter makes me severely depressed. I mean, I moved to California, but we get rain. We get 107-degree heat in September, and then we get rain in February, and I can't handle the rain. Oh my God, I can't handle it. Can't. Yeah, I can't handle the rain. When it rains, I'm just like, oh, it makes me cry. Makes me cry. September 6th, your birthday's almost here. Aw. Yeah, you will dream of her. Give it time. As I told you, I was very, my son Keithy, I didn't see him the same way I see other people. So, and my whole viewpoint has summer depressed, winter happy. Yeah, it depends when you're born. I really can't handle winter. If I have to hear one more Merry Christmas, I'm liable to slug somebody. Hate Christmas with a passion. It's not even, I can't even. We celebrate it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to celebrate it. But let's see, at least you're not here in Seattle. Yeah, well, I was just thinking of driving to Seattle. I was just thinking of going across the trail, but I got to find out from the cousins. how long the quarantine is going into Canada. Because if I can't. And if they're going to ask for a vaccine, I can't. So I can't all the way around. Born in August, but love the winter. A lot of people like the winter and thunderstorms. Yeah. I grew up in depressing Ontario, which means we had like 4 weeks of summer. And then the rest was gray and bleak and depressing. So that's like on me, you know. Yeah, so there you go. 8:15 Canyon Country. Yes, Canyon Country. Alice, you guys are on fire by Castaic up there. I could smell it this morning. I got out of the car in the dark because you know me, I'm driving around at 4 a.m. in the morning or 4:15. But I got out in the thank you for that. Thank you for the super chat. I think it's Donna or Dawn. I'm missing the I'm adding an A. But yeah, up there in Canyon Country, I loves it. I love Castaic. I love all of that area, but it's fucking hot. Really, really hot. I watched this. I have to make sure I say the name of this. I want you guys to all go watch this. It was so fascinating. I'm going to do some videos on it. It was so fascinating that I couldn't believe I found it. And I was busy packaging packages today. The hell am I talking about? I was packaging packages. So I was listening to this while I was packaging packages. So y'all, if I haven't replied to you, I am. I send out the bricks. I'm doing the best I can as quick as I can. You know, I get distracted with ADD. But I was going to say, I watched the Fox Island child abuse ring. Did you guys know about Fox Island, Lake Michigan? Did you know? I'd forgotten all about it. So I was watching it all about the 70s and the child trafficking through there and the, you know, male prostitution, not girls, male prostitution. Yes, the selenite bricks. The lady at the post office, you know what she said? She's like, what do you have in here? Because I mailed them and one lady ordered 4, so I had them in 4. She goes, is there anything like batteries, perfume, dangerous? And I'm like, no. And then she goes, what do you have in here on this little one? It was really heavy. And I go, rocks. And she goes, rocks? And I'm like, yeah, people like them. And she just thinks I'm crazy. I went back 3 times. So I mailed, I've got to mark off how many I don't have. But anyway, I sold a bunch. So I was like 5 bricks of coke. Yeah. You know what? I wouldn't be fucking surprised if someone didn't think that. It made me laugh. Hilarious. I was like laughing. She looked at me like I was bonkers. Like, she's trying to lift it. The one with 4 of them. And she's trying to lift it. That's a good way to send coke through the mail. They'll think it's the rocks. Oh my God, I was fucking dying. Anyway, and the people were looking at me. And then some guy comes up to me in the post office, some like blonde kid, I don't know, not a kid, 19, 20. And he hands me, you know, the little packet, the prime, what do you call it? The prime, I don't know, the prime thing, right? So he hands me the prime thing and he goes, do you know how to make this? And I'm sitting there in this line. It is 100 degrees in there. And I'm like, why is this kid asking me? And he's like, I'm not very good at this. I'm like, is this a trick to see if you can cross my boundaries? Like I'm so like ghetto on the boundary crossing. But then I thought, oh, what the hell? He can see that I've got 40 rocks packaged here. So I showed him. And then I go, you should put some tape around that because whatever you're mailing, he was probably mailing the cocaine, but whatever you're mailing might get lost or might fall out or might rip. He goes, well, do you have any tape? I'm like, no, you can get it over there and they're going to charge you up there. And then I had to get away from him because I'm like, I'm not your mommy. I'm like, dude, no. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was slow or something. I don't know. But I almost said, no, I'm not going to. Fox Island. No, Fox Island. Let me Google it. I'm pretty sure it's off of Lake Michigan. The Boy Scout camp on Fox Island. So the Boy Scout camp from, okay. Oh, no, it's in Washington. Wait, that's not where that is. Nope, I'm thinking of, hold on. The one on Lake Michigan. It must be called something else. I feel like I'm a weirdo now. I just said the wrong thing. Fox Island. Okay. No, that would be on there, but that's not the one I was talking about. Child trafficking. Anyway, I was listening to the video. I'll get the right state eventually. I'll get the right state. But North Fox Island. Okay, North Fox Island. Yeah, there you go. Sheldon and North Fox Island. I was like, Sheldon off of that show, you know the show I mean. 40 years back. Yeah. So Little St. James, North Fox Island. Where is North? It's North Fox Island. So wherever the hell that is. Anyway, I listened to this fantastic documentary, fantastic, by a Canadian woman, okay? And I thought, Canadians got some balls. We will talk about pedophilia up front. We're not, yes, there you go. Is it in Michigan? Yes. Brantford, Ontario, the strip club. I can't even remember the name of the place I used to go. I can't. I mean, I'm like, whatever. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Sorry to bring that up again. Okay, yes, there you go. I thought it was in Michigan. So, yeah, South Fox Island, no, North Fox Island. It's in Lake Michigan and South, North and South Lake Michigan, 17 miles northwest of Cathead Point, wherever the hell that is. Anyway, it was fantastic because it was in the 70s, okay? Amazing Polly. I love Amazing Polly. Oh my God, she was so good. Canadian, ball buster. She's like, I ain't going to take any fucking bullshit from anybody. I'm going to speak the truth. And of course, they have to remove her from the internet because, yes, you have Papa feels too. It's craziness. You have, I don't know what that is, but okay. Yes, the Boy Scouts. So it was in the 70s. Now, I knew there were pedophiles in the 70s because I had men approach me. So I knew that men like little kids and I knew they like to fuck little kids. That was always my thinking. I grew up thinking men want to fuck little kids. Everybody's father, everybody's parent. I was like, y'all want to fuck children. That's like, and then working in the strip clubs, I thought all men were gay. I just had this conversation tonight. I'm like, I'm pretty sure everybody's gay in the strip clubs. And the guy's looking at me like, what? And I'm like, yeah. No, it is disgusting, but this is the world we live in. It's called North Fox Island. Anyway, it's a fantastic, okay, summer camp, and you met a girl from Fox Island. How interesting. I wish I could protect all children. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's true about men. I mean, now women are, like, Ghislaine Maxwell's an example of women who prostitute their, I have no idea. No one talks to me in that house. You'll have to know that. After they moved into my child's room and threw his bed out in the backyard and never told me, ain't nobody talking to me over there. I'm supposed to just forget about it. I don't forget easily. Anyway, all of that aside, this is a fantastic, straight men don't go to strip. Yeah, I don't think straight men do either. I think they're all gay underneath. I think they like to get off on other men getting off on women because I do think that way. Forgive me. That's the way I think. So I don't think any men are straight really anymore. I give up. But okay, so yeah, there's a lot of gay for pay, but like, all right, whatever. The Fox Island, the North Fox Island was so interesting because there was the Boy Scouts and there was a priest involved and there was a millionaire involved with a landing strip, with an airplane, families back then. Hi, Ashley. I love you too. We're fighting for your daddy. I love that. I love that. I love that. But it was so interesting because these kids got sucked right in. I listened to a guy talking, one of the, I guess you could say, children that was abused on there. And he was, what did he say he was? The abuse started around age 6, I think he said. And they just go and, hi, Anthony. So they just go, let's see, as a gay person, boys. Yes, of course, as a regular gay man, you're uncomfortable in strip clubs because you're not trying to hide who you are. These predatory straight / gay / chicken hawk type men that I grew up with in Toronto, those types of men in there were not really interested in the women. They use the women. It's like a weird reverse. It's just weird, okay? It's like mirrors and it's just weird. But anyway, the North Fox Island story that I'm having hot flashes in the summer, but I don't think I'm actually having hot flashes. I think I'm actually really hot. It's too hot. But anyway, the victim or I don't want to call him a victim, but the child that got abused. So he was being, it was a huge ring. It went from North Fox Island to, I'm just hot. Yeah. It went, Google it on, what's it, on YouTube. It was fantastic. She was and I can't remember the name of it, but she was fantastic. And it went down to Tennessee. Um, hold on one second. No, New Orleans. Was it New Orleans? Hold on, 1980s. Hold on. It went to New Orleans and they tried to open up another boys' camp. And what I found particularly interesting, oh my God, I finally understand what it is. I could never understand why Howard Hughes collected his own urine. I couldn't understand it. I mean, I knew he was OCD and I knew he walked around with tissue box on his feet and kept his nail clippings and all kinds of shit like that, which, by the way, is witchcraft. Never let anyone keep your hair. Never let them keep your nail clippings. Make sure it goes in the garbage, confiscate it, whatever. Thank you, Lana and Eric. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the super chats. Make sure you keep it. When Jason got his first haircut, he ran and picked his hair out of the garbage. That kid knew what was going on. Hold on. New Orleans. Hold on. I just want to do this. I want to show you the connection. But I finally figured out DA 1980. Okay, 1980s. I want to look and see. No, that's not right. Oh my God, now I just forgot the Tennessee. Maybe it was Tennessee. Anyway, it was Tennessee. I listened for 4 hours, because, okay. Anyway, they tried to bring the kids. No, don't donate your hair. Don't donate your blood. That's witchcraft. I mean, little babies with cancer, they need wigs. I understand that. I get that. But let's see. Oh my God, I just forgot this is so weird. This is so weird. I can't remember the name. I don't date blood. I don't donate blood anymore. They're not giving, if I have to have surgery, I'll donate my own blood. Yes, Howard Hughes collected his own urine and I couldn't figure out what the hell, why, right? I was like, why? Okay, why is this guy collecting his own urine? Anyway, hold on. Sorry, I'm looking this up so I can't get the name. Anyway, some famous actor's father, jazz musician, I want to say Harry Belafonte, but I'm sure I've got the wrong one. His father was the DA of the state. Okay. Yeah, I've already done the ancestry test, but if you want to give your blood away, trust me, they're stealing blood. Anyhow, North Fox Island went to Tennessee. They opened up the boys' camps. They opened up the camps for abused kids, right? So they do that shit on purpose, right? No organ donation either. So they do that. Yeah, people in car accidents do need blood. I'm not going to give them mine, though. I will give my blood to whom I choose. I'm not leaving it in their blood bank so they can do what they do with it. Henry Connick Jr. Thank you. Is that him? Yes, I think it is. I think it was Senior. Yes, Beth, it was Senior. Thank you, for the love of Jesus. I couldn't remember. I'm like Harry Belafonte. Totally two different colored people. But yes. So now you know, okay, now you know how he got into the industry. Now you know. Quick pro quo. There's no way that has to be, that's, hold on, Connick. Yeah, let me look it up. Connick Senior. I guess it would be Senior. There's no way he's getting into the industry, and the dad is, let's see, he was the Louisiana New Orleans district attorney. There's no way that isn't quick pro quo graft, so his kid got in the industry. Okay, so they're involved. That's all I can say. I know the dad talked nice in the 70s and this and that, but how do they get connected that way? Do you know what I'm saying? How does that get connected? All right, so anyway, they did all of this stuff, and they said for every one female prostitute, I want you guys to hear this. This is in the 70s. For every one, this was the police department, wolf in sheep's clothing, absolutely. For every one female prostitute, there are 9 boys. Who be liking the boys? That's right, the men. The men, your husbands, your whoever's. I used to see that when I worked at Children of the Night. I used to see the men on the streets with the young girls. Yeah, for every female, there are 9 boys. Now, this I always thought because I watched it growing up with my male friends. I watched it. Men do like that. I don't know what that is. It's a boundary you're not supposed to cross, maybe, and they do it. I'm not talking about gay people. I'm talking about with children, okay? Um, then, so it went from there, and it was so interesting because they made a connection to Epstein Island, and they made a connection to Yale, and they made a connection to owners and half owners of like football teams. Okay, and I can't remember the name of which football team. You know what's going to happen to me? I just forgot it again. But when they're making these, just think of Jerry Sandusky at Penn State. Jerry Sandusky at Penn State and his wife, and Skull and Bones, exactly, and his wife, the bitch lesbian, pardon me, that turned a blind eye to her husband, because how could you not every time he took young 17-year-olds down there. But Jerry Sandusky was so demon corrupt in his head, he didn't understand what was wrong. He was just doing what he thought, and the wife went along with it because she turned her back. Women, never turn your back. Never turn your back. Stand up, speak, even if you risk being killed, speak. Because these people are, well, Jerry Sandusky, and they act like they didn't know. They absolutely knew. If a player wanted to get higher up on the team, he was going to go take it up the wherever from Jerry Sandusky. That is what was going to happen, okay? Yeah, I don't know. You know, they talk about gens, and I believe they're in the same, I don't know. I'm sure there's good and bad entities all over, okay? But no, they absolutely knew. They absolutely knew. But they make the connection. And it's always, and then they make the connection. Now, I don't know why in this video, because I stayed at Covenant House in Toronto, and that would have been in the early 80s. And this video seems to have been, I don't know when they did it, but the Covenant House priest that started Covenant House, under 21, got arrested for pedophilia. And so he was in upstate New York before they busted him. Did he do it? Didn't he do it? Did they try to take him down? I don't know. But here's the thing. When they went into all of these priests and all of these, were made after angels before man, but mostly fell with angels. There you go. Bobby knows more about that than me. So here's the thing that happens when they go into these houses of these pedophiles. At the time, they don't have computers, so they had all of their cards, you know, their recipe cards, like little blonde kid, little this kid, little that kid, and they had urine collections. And I was like, I have not heard that since I heard of Howard Hughes and his urine collection. So I'm like, what does pedophilia, trafficking, and urine collections? It's all part of the ritual. So they would collect the urine in these guys' houses. They would put like little boy, let's just say his name's Bob, and they would put 12 years old, and they would do that, okay? They would do, I don't know what it's called. Just look up North Fox Island documentaries, YouTube. I don't even know what the name, I just stumbled across it. And then I stumbled across my old friend Jim Breslow on The Hidden Truth, interviewing a guy from the Boy Scouts back east in the last 2 weeks, talking about the same sexual abuse and the ritual abuse. They all mention ritual abuse. So we make a mistake thinking that all these men are yeah, this is the pedophile in the Boy Scout. That's Jim Breslow's. He's on the Hidden Truth, okay? So look him up. He just did it. It came right up after. So this would be, this is the first one I listened to. All right. Okay, so it's Midnight Lightning, and I don't know, Midnight Lightning. It's nationwide child abuse ring, North Fox Island, Boy Scouts, and the Delta program. I got locked on a loop with that, but try 7, exactly. No, they like, yeah, 17, that's trick age, you know, they're out there. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's so interesting because it's just, it's bizarre. So they made the connection to Epstein Island. They made the connection to the landing strip, the airplane, and even some of the boys from the documentary said they were flown and the family loved them because so-and-so had a fucking plane, la, 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 right? Okay, yeah. Anyway, so here's what I figured out. As a person, okay, as a person, we all get impressed with people with money. But what we should be learning is, I guess people got what they got and it's none of our business. But because we get impressed, we allow people around us to do things with the money. They know that. So don't be easily led because of what someone has. Do only what you want to do, not because they have money and you think they're going to get. Yeah, I know. I'm only impressed with good people too. And I just had this, I'm literally talking, of course, to John, and he's like, well, I like to see the good in people. He don't like to see the good in his wife, but he likes to see the good, you know. But he likes to see the good in everybody else on planet Earth, not his wife. However, it's not about seeing the good in somebody or assuming the best about them or not wanting to see them that way. Why not just see them? Why not just see them? In other words, if I see a cactus and it's prickly, I don't go, I want to see the good in the cactus. I know the fucking thing's going to prickle me if I brush up against it. If I see a daisy, I know it's a daisy. Like I can, those are my opinions of like if it's good or bad, right? Rich, poor, everyone can be bad or good. Yes, no, but I'm saying, yes, they can. But when you know somebody's gone to those there's a connection to Ivy League schools, high-end sports owners, okay, entertainment, Boy Scouts, and priests. They just labeled it all, and they went all the way through and even made the connection between Jeffrey Epstein and them. There you go. Eat sunflower seeds when giving up nicotine. So what we tend to do, now, if you grow up with money, you don't really care if people have money because you grew up with it. So you're like, yeah, no big deal. Yeah, nuns were bad too, but it's the nuns are not usually raping people. I mean, they could, I guess. But just watch the documentary and then ask yourself why Harry Connick Sr. is the district attorney of Louisiana and his boys in entertainment, and ask yourself what kind of deal was made in the back room there, because there was a deal made. That's not to negate his talent, his son's talent, but there's a deal being made, okay? So you kind of have to know that. Yeah, the nuns beat up. I mean, any religion that tells you to beat people up is not really a religion. Like, you know, the Middle East, you know, dying for 7 virgins. Who told you that 7 virgins is like a good thing? Who told you that? Like, why is being I just had this conversation. If a fucking man can do it, I can do it. If a man can fuck 40 people, I can fuck 40 people. I don't want to, but I'm saying if a man can, I can. So I'm sick of them assuming that women are like, we have to be virgins. I don't have to be a virgin. And who goes and commits suicide so they can get 17 virgins or however many virgins it was? What in the name of fake religion is that? What is that? I mean, in spirit, that's not really the way the sex life of men. It's like, why do you think having a virgin is good? Do you remember your first time having sex? You probably bled. It probably wasn't fun. You probably didn't have an orgasm and you wondered, what the fuck did I just do for 2 minutes? That's what you probably wondered, okay? So, like, you know, yeah. So the virgin part, yeah, nobody likes their first time. I mean, it's okay. It's a thing, but who gets more out of it is always the boy. Math teacher was a woman. Okay. I don't know what that means. Yeah, 2 minutes. I only got 1. Yeah, I just remember I bled. I was like, ah. I was like, oh, God, what did you do? Yeah, 2 minutes, right? Well, 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely do better myself, too. I'm not admitting anything. But no, what I'm saying is when they say they want virgins and that's a sign of like wealth, why? Because you want to hurt a woman? Like, especially if she don't like you and you kidnapped her, like you want to hurt her? I was confused, like, what's all the rage? Yeah, that's it too, right? Because girls don't, you know, we don't have orgasms. Very few women, excuse me, to the men out there, I heard the dumbest story. Okay, so here's the dumb story I heard. I can't even repeat it. It's so stupid. So girl has sex with guy, right? Minuteman March. Girl has sex with guy. This is told to me via a client. I'm not saying her name. Girl has sex with guy. Okay. She likes guy, enjoys guy, but doesn't have an orgasm, right? This is the dumbest story. Guy says to her, did you have an orgasm? Client says no. Guy says, yes, you did. Don't lie. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? You asked her. She told you the truth. The guy's like, don't ever say that again. I was like, wow, somebody thinks he's all that. No, I never faked it with anybody. But I was fucking laughing. I'm like, what do you mean he said no? Yes, you did. She's like, he said, yes, you did. I'm like, did you have? Yes, you did. Yeah, I know. They take the blood of a virgin. Yes, exactly, Bobby. So they did to Princess Diana. They checked her and they took the rag with the blood on it. Hurting his little feelings. Dude, you got to use your hands, your tongue, your mouth, your body, not just your dick. And you got to move. Do men not know this? I mean, do men not know? I don't know. Do you need to put a bullseye on the clitoris? Like they say over 70, almost 80% of women have to have outside stimulation besides just intercourse, okay? So besides just intercourse, women gotta have stimulation. That's what these hands are for. I mean, I'm like, yeah, no, they say it. Look up the statistics. We don't know, not if they watch porn. No, the women, no, but they're still doing something. I'm talking with a partner. That's what they actually say, okay? That's what they say. But my client says this guy that she liked actually said to her, did you have an orgasm? And she literally said no. And he's like, yes, you did. Never say that again. I'm like, you need to dump him. Yeah, women can be on top too. I was like, that's the funniest story I've ever heard about an idiot man. I don't want to give you pleasure. Yeah, narcissists don't. That's maybe what he was, but I was like, what? What do you mean no? No. Okay. Oh, I'm lying about it. Oh my God. Sorry. That just made me laugh hysterically every time I think about that. I'm like, what? Anyhow, that's not the point either. Yeah, who don't want to pleasure a woman but expect. Yeah, exactly. I don't even look at it that way. I used to just look at sex as like, how do I emotional damage, you think? Epic fail accepted. I'm sorry, that's 10 points below. I'm sorry, down on that movie. I'm just thinking of Siskel and Ebert down. Oh my God, I couldn't stop. It doesn't mean you don't enjoy sex if you don't have an orgasm. You can enjoy the person, you can enjoy everything, but like I won't fake it either. 3 pumps and done. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I thank God that wasn't me. In my marriage, no, I never had that problem, but 3 pumps and done. That's someone who watches too much porn or too much pumping, too much porn. I can't handle anybody anymore. I'm just like, oh no. But let's see. They need to be taught by a girl, not their family, right? Just like like you're gonna do something. Oh my God. I was like, what are you telling? I was like, stop talking to me. Vibrators and chocolate all the way. Oh my God, it made, now look, I'm getting red. See, now I'm having a fucking hot flash in here from laughing. I think I'll smoke a joint. I'm good. Kanye said he was addicted to porn. Well, that's because he's gay. He was with a woman. Or whatever his wife was. My hair smells good. I think I'll do my nails now. Oh my God, 3 pumps is scandalous. I'm sorry, I have to stop. We were just talking about the abuse of children. I went on a complete other tangent. Okay, but anyway, we need scorecards. That's a big no. I'm sorry, I have to pull up a 3 for that. Yep, you don't need an orgasm. No, you can enjoy someone and not have one every single time. You know, sometimes you just can't have one. You're like, fuck, the babies are crying, this, that, and the other. Poor Kanye, it's just not sexy. Yeah. Kanye was addicted to porn because he's really into men and he was with, you know, whatever his wife's name is, his baby mama. Then he went with Bobby scorecards. I'm sorry. Here you go. Okay, no, wait. What was that other one? That Fox woman. What was that? Who's the woman Kanye dated after his wife? That crazy woman with the crazy black eyeshadow. What is that woman? Who's that woman? That woman. She's got a Fox name. I can't think of her name. It's something Fox. Julia Fox. Yeah, her. What a nut job. Okay. Like, hello, crazy. Where do you pick that crazy up? Like, I'm sorry. Where'd that crazy come from? That was a distraction for some reason. I'm scared again, like a virgin. Yeah. She definitely looked demonic, and she looked like she wore a trash bag out in public. Estelle and I were looking at the picture. We're texting it back and forth, and I'm like, is that a fucking trash bag this bitch is wearing? Is that a trash bag? Oh no, it's a designer outfit. That's how dumb we are. We are that dumb. I'm like, that's a trash bag. It's a battery operated boyfriend. Exactly. No, but anyway, if you watch the documentary on North Fox Island, and then connect, and then watch the other ones, and go to Jim Breslow's show, The Hidden Truth. Now, a few years ago when I did Jim's show, I talked about Epstein Island. It was like 6 months after he got arrested or whatever. Yeah, she went grocery shopping naked. Like, excuse me, lady, you don't look that good outside. Like, I'm sorry, have you seen what you look like outside? Like, it's fine, but like, why do I want to fucking see what you look like? Anyway, she's getting really popular. Of course she is. She's mentally ill. Did he design it? Of course he did. It's a trash bag. May I remind you. Anyway, if you what the hell was I saying? I'm like, oh my God, I just forgot what I was saying. I was starting to say something. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. It just went out of my head. This is what happens. I've really lost my mind lately. I'm a little behind. I'm a little behind too. Anyway, oh, that's right. Kim Kardashian. So what is up with her and her skinny ass self now? I think we got to pull some pictures up of her, and we got to see what she looked like before she looked like who she looks like now. Because I don't know who she looks like now. But, like, it's not, yeah, let's just look at her picture before. I mean, now she looks like someone I don't know who she looks like. I'm like, who is that? Okay, so let's find a young picture of her before she got into this. See, they really fuck people up because they never acknowledge what they really look like, ever. Okay, ever. They don't tell the truth, and young girls think that they can look like this. You're never going to look like that because she don't look like herself. So, all right, where's this fugly little girl? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what is she? She's $1.4 billion. Yeah, none of these girls look like themselves. I mean, I don't know who they are, but yeah, there you are. There's that face. Now that's a normal face. She looks normal. And she's not particularly, she's average looking. I mean, she's not bad, she's not good, but that's her face. Yeah, a little bit fugly. But I mean, whatever. I'm like not even judging it, but that's what she looks like. Of course, when she comes out now, where's that brother of hers? Where's that guy go? I never know where that guy is. But when she comes, 16 rare photos of Kim Young. Okay. I mean, she's okay. Average. Normal might be. There. Okay, so she's normal. Now when you look at her now, honest to God, who is that? Like, who the actual hell is this? With her weird bodyguards. Yeah, who is this woman? Who on God's earth is this? Who is this? Yeah, no, the other girls, I mean, they look like troll faces. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. But what I find, hopefully people stop touching their faces. Unless you have something really, really bad on your face, like your nose is bizarre or something. But they have, like, altered their chins, their cheek. Like, they're jealous of attractive people. That's what that's about. They do not, the one who looks the same, what's the oldest one? Courtney? That one, and the one that's supposed to be OJ's kid. That one. Those two stay similar. They stay similar looking to themselves. But the rest of them, I'm like, who are these fucking people? Who are these people? I don't know who these people are. You know, and if you look like them when they were younger, you would never get famous, okay? You would never get famous. They would call you and tell you, let's see, I know, I was looking at all of them. It's insane. Yeah, the tall one. Which one's, what's that? Which, Chloe. Yeah. Yeah, Chloe changed her. Well, I can still see. But if you were born looking like them, okay, if you were born looking like them, you would get nowhere in this world. It's not about that. What they're doing is they're selling out, someone's selling out somewhere, and they are then given instructions about, like, okay, people are going to do their hair, people are going to do their makeup, people are going to, if they want a nose job, I guess, or plump their lips or whatever the fuck that they want, right? I can't talk. I got boobs. Okay. Once again, hello, John. Plastic surgery in the boobs. Anyway, whatever. Okay. So people are going to do whatever they do to, you know, do that. But this is so much altering, like they're bought. Yes. Armenian witches. Exactly. So they have been programmed, if not cloned, because if you were to do that, I put stuff in my lips. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I can't put things in my body. I mean, I already have anxiety over the breast implants. When I was breastfeeding when my kids were little, I had anxiety over that, but I really cannot put Botox in my face because I have a poisoning phobia and Botox is poison. Yeah, but they wouldn't have they don't have any, they do have a gross amount of wealth, but they've been paid off, okay? They've been paid off. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was so easy. What was so easy? I don't know what was so easy. Anyway, they've been paid off. So they have been paid off. Now, Ariana Grande, too, I remember when I talked to her, she told me the demons were following her. Those were her words, not mine. All orchestrated. Yes, elderly boyfriend. Okay, tell me, who's Ryan's elderly boyfriend? If I hear one more time he's straight, I'm going to slap somebody because he's not. Mind control. But they are put out there. Now, if you clone a human body, this is what I thought of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson may be a person who was cloned a long, God does not make mistakes. You're right about that. And you can never duplicate God, okay? Yeah, they're definitely controlled. I'm not doubting that. But who sold out to get controlled? Somebody saw, Ryan O'Neal, fucking Ryan O'Neal. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, Ryan O'Neal. Oh my God. Fuck him. Okay, shut up. I have a real hatred of Ryan O'Neal. I just don't like him. When I read Melanie Griffin's wording on how she befriended Tatum O'Neal. She was older. She befriended Tatum O'Neal to get close to Ryan O'Neal. So Ryan O'Neal decided to fuck 18-year-old Melanie and his daughter and a woman. And somebody had their period. I just read that and I'm like, I'm out of here. I hate Ryan O'Neal. I hate him. Griffith, thank you. Oh, Ryan O'Neal destroyed everybody. He destroyed everybody. But the fact that I'm hearing from a third party that she slept with him with his daughter, like, what do you do? What? What are you doing? Or was that in Tatum's book? I think it was Tatum's book. Sorry, scratch Melanie. It was Tatum O'Neal's book describing that she fucked her father with Melanie Griffith, who she thought was her friend, but really wanted to fuck her father. And I'm like, why? This is me. It's Tatum's book. Thank you. I mixed that up backwards. Why? Why? Why, Ryan O'Neal? You piece of shit. Yeah, Ryan O'Neal. I'm talking to you. Fucking whatever you are, bastard. Yes, I know. Don Johnson. I love Don Johnson, but I hate him. One of his young girls that he was with was a client of mine for a long time. It won't stop. This is what these men do. That it was the 70s. Okay, who says that? Stop that. It was the 70s. Just stop. It was the 70s, so it's okay to fuck your daughter. Never is it okay to fuck your daughter, okay? Not okay to fuck your daughter. 70s, 50s, 1876, fucking 2000 BC. Not okay to fuck your daughter. Wrong. Straight up, you lose points for that. Yeah, I know. Well, Farrah Fawcett got destroyed by the narcissist, didn't she? Yeah, I know. Tatum is messed up because her father fucked her. Sorry, jeez. You see, I get triggered by Ryan O'Neal. I get triggered. I haven't seen the movie Lolita. I get triggered. I get triggered by Ryan O'Neal. Exactly. Look what happened. Mackenzie Phillips. Mackenzie Phillips is so interesting because her stepmom, so that's Michelle Phillips from the Mamas and Papas, never believed it. I believe any child that tells me when their relatives do it. Yes, and she did. And here's the thing, because Mackenzie goes on to talk about the love affair she had with her father as an adult. But yeah, Tatum is so messed up, heroin addict. But see, you're not just a heroin addict because you like fucking heroin. You go to the drugs because you want to escape. What are you escaping from? It's usually a trauma. What's your fucking trauma? So yes, Michelle, I am. I'll go back where I want. But anyway, Michelle Phillips never believed her stepdaughter, Mackenzie, and Mackenzie continued on an affair with him, and I think she may have even gotten pregnant with him. Don't quote me on that. Until she was in her 20s, right? And she even said Mick Jagger and Bowie fucked her. You know, what is that about? That's right, Mew. We don't like that over here. So Mackenzie Phillips has a whole other thing because she was so indoctrinated for attention by her father. That's a trauma bond. That I think Tatum is dead. Why is Tatum dead? I don't think Tatum is dead. Is she dead? Yeah, Mew does not like this conversation. But yeah, I think she did have the abortion, but Mackenzie, she's messed up for her whole life. This has damaged her. Okay, damaged her. Tatum was a mess because both parents. Yeah, absolutely. But the one that fucked her is a real problem. I'm sorry. She's going on a movie set with him and he decides to, yes, Mick Jagger and David Bowie. I'm not a fan of either one of those two either. I mean, I love Mick Jagger, don't get me wrong. I mean, the Rolling Stones. But I had to give it up because, you know, they're all like that. Yeah. Yes, exactly. You look into him. Yes, they all like the young ones. You know why? They can control the young ones. I mean, Jimmy Page. And I mean, I have Jimmy Page's picture up there. Jimmy Page locked his girlfriend in a room. What grown-ass woman is going to stay in a fucking room, hotel, while their bitch-ass boyfriend is traveling, touring the world, fucking everyone else, but you're 14, so you're in the hotel room with him? And Steven Tyler tried to set his girlfriend on fire and all of that things. You know, no, it's not doubt. It's a fact. I mean, it's a fact. But see, the reason they do this is they're raised in these families. We don't understand that. We don't understand that. So, yeah, I'm sure Bowie, they're all going to fuck each other. I can't think about it. I can't think about it. Anyway, they're all going to do that. Did you know Tatum? How was she from your knowledge of her? Never understood how men get so twisted. They get twisted because they want money. Did you? No, I meant Jimmy Page. Did I say Jimi Hendrix? I have Jimmy Page on the wall up there from his photographer right there. And Robert Plant from Neil. Neil photographed that and sent me that picture signed. I'm not throwing it away. I'm just saying. The problem is they're raised in Illuminati families, okay? They're raised in... Now, I was having this conversation. We hung up in Malibu when I was a kid. Did you like her? I'm sure she was nice as a kid. This is her parents doing, and you don't know any better. If you're raised like Nicole Kidman in a Luciferian family, how are you going to know that's wrong? If you're raised in a Mormon family, how are you going to know that's wrong? If you're raised in a Catholic family, how are you going to know that's wrong? You're raised in your family. So whatever it is you do in your family, you probably think that that's normal, right? You probably think like this is normal. If your parents drink and smoke like Robert Downey Jr. and your dad's a director, also, the word is elite, but they're douchebags. But anyway, if the douchebag elite, your father's a director and you're Robert Downey Jr., he sells you out so that he can get what he wants to get. And so you're sold out. You're sold out, even against your will in a family. You are trafficked out the door. That's what that is. So there's a huge problem with this in our society. And people wounded. Tatum is an abused Scorpio by a sick fuck that used his power as her father to fuck her and then try to pick her up at I can't. I just can't with Ryan O'Neal. I cannot. I cannot. No. I'm sorry. Fuck no. So I just feel, so isn't that what Chris did to Kim? Chris did it to all of her children or they wouldn't be billionaires. Are you telling me the garbage they market is what made them a billionaire? Why? Because you think that lipstick's going to make you look like them? No. No, it's not. They don't even look like them. They don't even look like them. Let's see. Yes, I think they are karmically born into cyclical families where this is what they teach. Nicole Kidman being one of them, okay? And keep in mind, yeah, Jeffree Star, I don't know what to make of him. It's just whatever it is. Keep in mind, with I listened to, and I was so sad. I was very sad to hear this, but I listened to Nicole Brown Simpson, and I listened to her tape where she's trying to get the police to listen to her about OJ, and she's trying to get them to come there, and she's trying to talk to him, and he's raging in the background, slamming doors, and just being a fucking piece of shit, okay? A piece of shit. And he's screaming at her, and she's like, the kids are upstairs. You know, like, awful, awful. And Nicole, just awful. And to hear her voice, the frustration in her voice, and the fed upness with what he was doing. Farrah married him because he glove bombed her. She left the $6 million man. I'm very upset about that. Lee Majors asked him to take Farrah out for dinner. That's what he gets. That's what he gets. Anyway, I listened to Nicole Brown's tape, and I'm like, you know, this poor woman, these fucking people, I just was like, I just, you know, yeah, Melanie Griffith's another one. I mean, Don Johnson, he's bisexual, so I hear this from my astrologer friend from years ago. My astrologer friend Mark told me when he worked the movie theater in Vine. Do I know if this is true? No, I don't. This is allegedly, but anyway, he sucked his dick. That's what I heard. And then that ruined it for me. I'm like, I cannot hear you. I wish you would shut the fuck up and not tell me this shit. And he told me, I'm like, damn it, another one bites the dust. Anyway, that's what happened. That's Don Johnson. So, yeah, that just ruined my day that day. That was many years ago. Only Jason was born. And so I was like, fuck, I can't watch this show anymore. But they're all like that. And Cancer. Yeah, no, you know, O.J. Simpson, he was a Cancer. His rising was Leo. His moon was in Pisces. He's a July 9th. I looked at the chart. Nicole has a stellium in Taurus. And I got my green card the day that they pulled OJ in 94. Jason was 2. He threw up on me on my interview, me and John in Vancouver. I had to go do the x-rays and all of that to get my green card. And we were going up to talk to the people like, are you really married? Yes, we had Jason. We're really married. Yeah, I know Don Johnson was hot as shit. He's a little gay. I know, my astrologer friend, right? He got to ruin it for me. I'm like, no, I can't hear you. Usually, I mean, he had many pictures of many things that disturbed my head. I was like, God, why'd you take a picture of this shit? Fuck. Anyway, I was getting my green card and I saw OJ get off the plane from Chicago. I immediately understood. But see, OJ Simpson's father was a transgender. And as a result of that, OJ hated women, was raised by fucking strong-ass women, and oh my God. So his dad was gay and running around town like a woman, right? Since I'm supposed to be psychic, what kind of a fucked up, since you're supposed to be human, why don't you go fucking take your test question and go fucking ask someone else? What sign am I? If you said to be psychic, I haven't fucking heard that before as a psychic. Shut the fuck up and get off my channel, asshole. I'm just like, shut up. Okay? Like, no, okay. Are you supposed to be fucking psychic? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Been doing this work since I'm 17, and that's how I've supported my family. Just shut the fuck up, okay? Shut up. Your sign is asshole. That's your fucking sign. Um, oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh my God, so annoying. I think you want to test me. If you want to test me, stop testing me, okay? Thank you, Carol, for that. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know. You know, generation. Yeah, you're a girly man, you bitch. Yeah, no, I don't like being challenged. When you talk to people like that, in case you're ignorant and unaware of it, you're challenging them. Psychics are not mind readers, and you're a fucking idiot. Why don't you prove you're human? Okay, why don't you prove that? Yeah, I hate that. I hate that worse than anything. It's not a fucking joke. I dare you to do this work. I fucking dare you. You wouldn't have the fucking balls to do it. You wouldn't have the balls, you little bitch. I got to get rid of you because that's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying. It's annoying when people do that. And they always make fun of psychics. Like, you know, they mock us. Here's the thing. If you think that this world is all there is, then go ahead and believe in your money, your cars. But when you have a child die, when you have a lover die, when your husband dies, okay, when all of that shit happens to you, then you know that this world means nothing. Because if you lose somebody that you really love, yeah, it's just disrespectful. Just it's almost like saying, why don't you smile? Why don't you fuck off? But if you have somebody that dies that you love, if you're a kid and your parents die, are you literally only going to believe that this world and what they fucking tell you is there? Because if that's what you believe, you really, I mean, I don't know what to say. You really are a lost soul. It's just stupid. Okay? It's just stupid. I know people, don't you ever smile? No, bitch, I don't. Don't you mind your business? Don't you mind your business? Oh my God, it's such nonsense. Anyway, when somebody dies in your life, then you know the existence of something outside of the physical. When you've had a near-death experience, you know that you're spirit and not just what's here. So if you want to believe what's here matters, you're here for 70 years, maybe 50 years, maybe 80 years, maybe 100 years even. You're here for that long. Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Those fucking Teletubbies. What the fuck is a Teletubby? Yeah, or Barney. Yeah, big purple man. Get out of here. Get out of here, purple man. But anyway, when you've had a near-death experience, you understand that you exist in a spiritual place. So anything anyone says, I don't have to prove to anybody anything. And if you don't want a reading, by all means, take your fucking money back and go. Take your shit back. I don't care. I cannot do, I really can't fucking deal with people like that. So it's just ridiculous. But anyway, Generation X, let me get to that. My parents never, my projects are going good. I'm so busy right now. I'm in 3 lawsuits. Yeah, that would be the one with Tracy Twyman's husband. Yeah, suing me still because I appeared on a radio show in 2019 in July, a week after she died, unaware of who she was. And I gave my psychic impression. I did not mention this man's name. I did not do anything. I simply said, I don't believe she passed away in the manner in which she did. And I gave the information I got. Bobby's heard the tapes. This fucker's still trying to sue me 3 years later and blaming me because now people are questioning her passing. I never brought him up. So if they're questioning her passing, Einstein, maybe that has something to do with you. So fuck you too. Anyway, and so that's I don't know who Diana Jenkins is. I'm sorry. I don't even know who that is. But anyway, so I'm getting sued with that. I know. It's just like, Jesus. And then, of course, my divorce. That's the second thing. I'm being held hostage by, I guess, a no state fault divorce. And I can't seem to get out of that. And no offense to the person I married some 33 years before I left. No offense at all, just saying. I can't see, I can't get away from it. It's still going on. I'm asking them to do a bifurcation, whatever. That's still going on. And then Keithy's wrongful death circumstance. So, yeah, no, there are fake psychics. There's fake doctors. There's fake plastic surgeons. There's fake everything. There's fake dentists. There's fake restaurants. There's fake Kardashians. There's fake everybody. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when they ask questions like that, it's just, you know, I get to be human and I'm not here to jump or prove anything. Or they're like, read my mind. I love this one. Read my palm. Do I look like a fucking palm reader to you? Did I say I was going to read your palm? And what do you do to your gynecologist? You whip your pants down in front of them? Dinner. Hi, I just ran into you in Sephora. Here, check out my vagina. Is it okay? Oh my God. Yes, there's definitely fake saints and fake Satanists too. There's people that want to be bad and people who want to be good. They're all, it's ridiculous. All saints are fake, by the way, and I'll tell you why. Man is deciding if they're saints. God didn't come down here and tap you. The queen is knighting people. What's that about, right? Yeah, monkey dance. I know, dance, you monkey ass bitch. Okay, I'm silly tonight. But yeah, oh, the lottery numbers. Okay, here's the thing. If I could get the lottery, if I were that good a psychic that I could get the lottery numbers, I wouldn't be reading. You would never see me again. Bye. Bye-bye. That would be gone. Yeah, no, I felt so bad for Nicole Brown Simpson when I was listening. It was just horrible to hear. Anyway, I was watching OJ when I got my green card, and I knew that he did something. It jumps off the camera at me. I know. She's like yelling at me. Background, backdrop, people. You know, I think, you know what? I'm beginning to believe that more because there's a lot of people that are, I don't know why they're here. They're just here to like, they're like chess games to put like a dropper in front of you, like here, block. Like some people are just like here to block your ass, you know? Yeah, stolen knowledge, exactly. I haven't looked at Summer Wells anymore. Holy Ghost, Tony Danza. Okay, do you know how many emails I got going, Sloan, Elton John's Bernie Taubin or whatever his name is, he wrote the song for his wife. Okay, that's all fine, but why is she in him? I just want to know if it's about his wife. I can appreciate all of that. He digs his wife. He wants a gay man to sing about his wife. I get it. But why is she in him? Somebody got to fucking tell me that because I don't understand why she's in him. What, she's with him now. She's in him. What does that mean? What is she in him? Like, what? What is that? What is that? What is that? She's in me now. She's with me. Did you eat her? Don't get me going. Don't get me going. I sound bizarre. Anyway, it's very strange. But to answer your tiny dancer, I'm back on that kick again. I know, eat me, I'm a Danish. Okay, what's that? John would say that. What's that song? Rock Me Amadeus? John would say, that sounds like eat me, I'm a Danish. Eat me, I'm a Danish. Eat me, I'm a Danish. Yeah, Rock Me Amadeus. Yeah, and Tony Danza. Tony Danza. That's hilarious. Okay, I must stop. I'm insane. Did he eat her? Yeah, that's what I think when you say tiny dancer in the sand in my hand. Now she's in me, always with me. Now she's in me. How? Oh, like in his heart? Yeah, bullshit. He ate his wife. I know, I'm just kidding. He didn't. I'm sure we would know that. Could be his alter ego. Yes, exactly. He might be channeling, but it's probably not her. Exactly. Yeah, is Keith in you? No. What does that fucking mean? No, don't be stupid, Terry. What? No, my son is not in me. The fuck does that mean? His wife is alive. My son is dead. What kind of a stupid ass question is that? Don't be stupid and asking stupid bitch questions, okay? No, my son is not in me. I did give birth to my son, but please, yes, Elton, oh, I don't know what Elton John is or isn't. I'm asking about the guy that wrote the song. The guy that wrote the song, Tiny Dancer in my fucking hand. Don't ask me about my Keith, bitch. Don't do that. Get off my channel. But if you're asking about it, I'm assuming the writer of the song, Tiny Dancer, is a man. So the man is not giving birth to his wife, hopefully. Hopefully we got past that. Yeah, that guy, Bernie Tapin or whatever. Um, so who is in him and always with him? What does that mean? And don't ask me if Keith is in me. Fucking ask me that. Okay? Okay, Debbie, why don't you just fuck off, you bitch? Yeah, that's right. Go away. Look at them. They come out here. Mention my son, I will fuck you up. I will find you and fuck you up. Don't do that. No, don't fucking do that, bitches. Um, cut it out. Yeah, no, he's split, but I'm saying, what is that, right? Yeah, I don't even know what you're saying. Keithy is not in me. Keithy is not in me. He was when I gave birth to him. That woman's being a bitch. Yes, I get it all who wrote the song. I just want you to explain the lyric to me. Tiny dancer something in the sand, tiny dancer in my hand, always in me. Please tell me what always in me means. Please just tell me that. Don't tell me he loves his wife, because that doesn't explain why the tiny dancer's in him. I don't understand. Is it a drug reference? Yes, I could believe that. That's a good one, Dixie. I can believe that. So he drank her blood. Oh my God. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Was he tripping? Yeah, somebody was tripping. Somebody was tripping. Yeah, I have no idea. Did you? Yeah, whatever you're doing, I'm going to get rid of you too. I'm going to get rid of you too. If I think you meant disrespect, you're not even the same person I was talking to, but I'm getting rid of you too. They're trying to do that. Even if I tattoo my son's ashes, which I did in my tattoo, does not mean he's in me. In me. He's on me, not in me. You know what I'm saying? He's not in me. On me, not in me. There's a difference. No, in him. In him, he said. So let's get a landline and call him. Please settle this for us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have no idea. What did I miss? Me cussing out a bunch of people. Elton John is a trafficker. Yeah. Oh, is trafficker who is this Diana Jenkins? Yeah, no, people, they're saying that. If you talk about my son, I'm going to fuck you up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking it anymore. Most people are very nice, but I won't take it. I will fuck you up. So give me a chance. I will find you and I will fuck with you. And I won't let up on it. I won't let up on it. Okay, so who is this Diana Jenkins? Somebody tell me. Diana Jenkins. And Jenkins. Okay, she's born in 73. She's born in Herzegovina, Bosnia. Okay. She resides in California. Well, that's normal. Okay, who is she though? I don't know. She's an entrepreneur. Who is she? Somebody, okay, personal life. Oh, the Barclays Bank guy. Yeah, she's a billionaire. House in Beverly Hills. But what is wrong with her? What are we looking at for her? I don't know who she is. I don't watch any of that. I never watched The Housewives. She's a former madam on Beverly Hills. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I don't know who she is. Okay, so getting back, she was a model. Yeah, no one cares. Do you mind? Look at this. Look what's happening over here. She got caught scratching the chair. He got married to a woman, then he told her he's gay and they got divorced. Of course. Yes, Michelle, I know who the song was written about, but you need to answer to me. Now she's in me, always with me. What does that mean? Now she's in me. Does he have a vagina? Did she fuck him? Or did somebody eat her? Because my brain goes there. Sorry. I just got to know. Okay, she said to be the madam for Epstein. Okay, yeah, I don't even know who she is. Her eyeballs are upside down. She probably is. They're all connected. That's my point. Watch the documentary, North Fox Island. Watch the connection. Watch the connection. Sloan, isn't Elton John gay? He's definitely gay. He better be gay at this point because he's told us all he's gay. And he married a man. And they had kids with a surrogate. And they don't know whose sperm is whose. So they say he ate her up. There you go. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, my point is, they have, since the 70s, been using Boy Scouts, priests, abused children, shelters, and they traffic all around. Thank you, Bobby. They traffic all around. So it's a continuum. It's a continuum of things, okay? It's a continuum. Remember Jeffrey Dahmer when he was eating people? Because he really was eating people. We know this, okay? We know this. So, I didn't say lyrics made sense. That entire song, Tiny Dancer, makes sense with the exception of she's in me, always with me. I'm not saying it again. Now I'm getting pissed off. Go read the lyrics and explain to me what that means. Please explain to me. Anyway, who's I just saying? Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer. So Jeffrey Dahmer had the military background, was a troubled teenager, and described eating the people that he loved so they couldn't get away from him. So there's a mindset there where if you do that, it stays in your body, right? And then they're always with you, so you're not alone. So if you're not alone, demonic. Thank you, Lauren. Finally. I don't have to don't get me started on Jimmy Savile, who was knighted and best friends with Prince Charles. Douchebag who wanted to be a tampon. This has a whole new meaning. When I heard him say, I want to be a tampon to that Camilla, ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life, Parker Bowles. No, Maria Shriver's beat her now. But anyway, that Camilla woman. And he wanted to be a tampon. Do you remember that tape dropped in the 80s? I want to be your tampon. Okay, buddy. I thought that he had a sick, perverted Scorpio mindset. But it wasn't that. It's that they like blood. And he wanted to suck the blood out of her. Do you see? They're vampires. Do you remember that video? Do you remember that video? It leaked to the press. And we all thought he was a pervert, like he liked to fuck her on her period or whatever. No, this has more to do with the chrome and the blood and the vampirism of people. That's why those two ugly people got together. Yes, poor Diana. I think maybe she was dead when that tape leaked. You remember the audio, yes. So, see, Diana, again, go look up the video with the tape with her friend Andrew, Princess Diana's friend Andrew, the journalist. I can't think of his name. Of course I can't. Yeah, go look that tape up. That was in the late 80s. No, I think Diana died in 96, and I can't remember if it was before or after she died, honestly. So it might have been from 89 to 96, somewhere in there. But yes, Jeffrey said he didn't know why they said he did that, because he couldn't remember doing it, because he was demon possessed, because they call entities into them in order to, how romantic. But if you're a vampire, it would be romantic, right? Princess Diana, Dodi Al-Fayed's father, Muhammad Al-Fayed, Queen Mother, Queen Elizabeth, Diana's father, somebody else, a doctor when she was 19, this is her words on the tape, took a cloth, stuffed it up her, broke her hymen, collected the blood, and took the blood. That's what they wanted. It's some quick pro quo, but bear in mind, Muhammad Al-Fayed was standing beside Princess Diana and the Queen Mother in that thing, according to her tape. So Dodi Al-Fayed was promised way back then when 19-year-old Diana, it was all quick pro quo set up. Do you see what I'm saying? It was all set up like that. So thank you for that, Rita. Thank you. So it was all set up. It's a quick pro quo, and they love, it was 97, Diana died. Okay, thank you, 97. It's a quick pro quo. So if Muhammad Al Fayed is there to test the future queen or princess, whatever she was at the time, to watch her hymen be broken. First of all, you're not looking up my snatch for me to get married unless we're going to bring the guy's penis and somehow get a gander up that. We're not doing that. Like, what is that? Why are people not flabbergasted by that information? Because Diana said it to that Andrew, her reporter guy that snuck the tapes out in the basket. So it's not a question of no, you can be born homosexual, but a lot of the rapes, what we're talking about the sodomy, that's what I was saying. Okay, I know, poor Princess Di. What I'm saying about sodomy is not, okay, it's really hard because it's a gay act, right? Like we equate it with being gay. However, it's a ritual. Yeah, I know. The expression is quid pro quo. Oh, quid pro quo. Yeah, I'm always going to say quid pro quo because my brain just goes right back there. But anyway, that's what it is. It's a deal. It's this hand does this and we get this. And the deals barter. They bargain the deal back then. But anyway, they're not all gay in Hollywood. I used to think they were all gay. And I say, why are there so many gay people all in one spot, right? They're not gay. I mean, they are using an act that gay people do. Andrew Morton, thank you. Yeah, go listen to his tapes. They're fascinating. They should be somewhere unless they've erased all of that shit too. She was definitely murdered, Princess Diana. She was a ritual and it was timed and they murdered her in order to elate and extract energy from us poor peasants that were crying about her. I don't cry like that, but all the people of England walked all over the streets sobbing because they really liked her. So that was energy that these vampires could suck on from the average person that just thinks they're living with royalty as if the royalty is good. No, the royalty, they're evil. She definitely murdered. 100% murdered. And it was set up. It was set up. But here's the thing. Yes, they sold her to... Oh, Diana, that's why that girl's crazy, that little athletic girl. Okay, so wait, just lost my train of thought. Oh my God, why did I lose my train of thought? I just lost it. It's gone. Gail, please. No, Princess Diana is dead, but she was a sacrifice. Anyway, my point is, why do people not backlash against the royal family for checking up a 19-year-old woman's vagina to see if she was appropriate to marry? What on God's earth is that? And why are people applauding these people like this? These people that rape their country. They rape the country. Okay, Gail thinks she's alive. I feel like she's dead, actually. I communicated with her, so the energy that she showed me, I really feel like she's passed. But she could be on the astral, and I could be picking her energy up that way. Or maybe nobody's dead, and we're just in a weird dimension where they call it dead, but we're not dead. She was at the rally okay. Because she was told to do it, to marry the king, or whatever Charles is. You know, the vampire king. I feel she's physically dead. That's what I believe. The undead. Yeah, they're vampires. But see, why do the public support the royal family when they're stealing off the people? Okay, they're stealing off the people. And people still stand out there and they watch that idiot Meghan Markle and that little cute, handsome baby of Diana's. They watch that shit and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Why have we been programmed? Why have we been programmed to think that these people matter? And who gave them permission? Like the Queen still owns all of the land in Canada. Bet you didn't know that. She's leasing it to us in Canada. Harry might be a mental patient. He might be. Are you... No, I'm not a Meghan Markle fan. I don't like the woman at all. I don't know much about her. I don't know her personally, but I have no interest in anybody. If you're marrying into the royal family and you don't like the royal family, maybe you shouldn't have married into the royal family. I mean, you know what you were doing. So she's controlled opposition to make the people have this whole thing like this. And yeah, I do think they're born into, because our attention is valuable. Exactly. I do think that families are born and repeatedly recycled and incarnated. So sometimes people like Paris Hilton, they come back into the families and it's all set up by design that way. Yeah, Meghan Markle aggravates me, but I mean, I don't have to fuck her, so it's fine. Like, shouldn't care what I think. But so we keep coming back and back and back and back and back into certain things. And then sometimes Queen is Canadian head of state of war. Yes, she is. Yeah, we have the, yes. I got kicked out of grade school for saying God. We had to sing God Save the Queen, and I sat down and said, fuck that woman. Out I went. I think it was 7th or 8th grade. Get out to the principal. And then my mom had to come, and then there was like all of this, like, why would I say that? Because my mom's British, and she's like, oh, isn't it lovely? I'm like, no, it's really not lovely. They're assholes. They're fucking lording money over people while people are starving in London. No. Where can I find your black necklace? I have no idea who gave this to me. I mean, I remember at the time, I'd have to go back, and I have no idea. It was sent to me by a beautiful person on YouTube, and I love it. It would be nice, but they block our knowledge. They block stuff all the time. They block stuff all the time. All the time. Yes, Princess of Monaco. Well, they've always had some problems. They've always had some problems, right? Yeah, they've always had some problems. Yeah, it's a closed loop cycle. I believe that too, because they come in and then, but they are going to incarnate back here when we ascend. And when, let's see, Sloan, when I was in Paris, over the bridge. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, because the energy was a portal. That's what they were doing, and they let her die on top of it. The worst thing I ever saw was her little boys walking behind her casket. It was so sickening, because even if those little boys are born into an Illuminati family, they don't, their mother is still their mother. Their mother is still their mother. And they were little babies, you know, they were little guys. And then when I looked at them, and it doesn't matter, they're too young to be, you know, doing the shitty behavior their parents were doing, the father does. But to actually have your mother die and have to walk behind that casket and not cry like a good Brit, it was the worst thing I ever saw in my life. It was, I didn't really watch it, but years later I did, and it's too much. Like, no, and they got all these eyes on them and all that, just horrible. And they're born into a family where this is to be expected. So they're in with lizards. Yes, they are. So is Maria Shriver. I literally was screaming at somebody going, this Maria Shriver's face. Yeah, it was absolutely horrible. Even if they're going to grow up and be Illuminatis or blood cult members or whatever, I don't know if the earth is flat. I think it's a hologram. I don't even think we're here. I think our consciousness is here and we're somewhere else. Anyway, I was getting back to Michael Jackson. You just reminded me of that. Michael Jackson, look at what he did to his nose. And they kept saying his nose fell in and his nose fell in and, you know, all of that, and his nose fell in. No. These were clones being recloned and recloned with his consciousness. That's how they justified the shoddy work. And they were trying to incarnate back an Egyptian god into his body, but by cloning him. Yeah, I don't know how to hack this. The clone got weaker, exactly. And so then they say that he's a cuckoo plastic surgery mental patient. And then we all go, oh, yeah, he's had too much surgery. No doctor's doing that surgery on him. Who is doing that surgery on him? Who is doing that? Who is doing the surgery on Michael Jackson's nose? Who? Show me that doctor and why they're not being prosecuted. His nose fell in, okay? Like, I don't think I think they maybe get, yeah, they don't last. I mean, like, who's doing that? So I want to know that doctor so I don't go to him. Really? The X-Men movies. We're talking about Bryan Singer in the X-Men movies. Had Hayes surgery as it, wait, had, what's HASTE? Had surgery or Hayes surgery? Had, I don't know what that is. How do you knock your nose off? How do you knock your nose off? Yeah, Maria Shriver just looks appalling. It's atrocious. I'm assuming it's the chrome. An Egyptian god, yes. Narcotic, but who did the surgery to make his nose like that? Who did that? Why do we not know who this doctor is? Right? Why do we not know who the doctor is? Is it that cat face doctor guy? That was his girlfriend or wife, right? No, I don't know. I didn't see the rapper. Maybe he had fleshy. I can't even. Cocaine. Cocaine. Yeah. Tupac sings about all of them being programmed, and that's why we do what we do. So when we break out of the program, we seem crazy, and that's why they lock up Kanye. Every time he breaks out of the program, they lock him back up, right? So, yeah. Who blocked her? Why you blocking we? What'd she do? She didn't do shit. She didn't do shit. No, we didn't say anything about Keith. No, we didn't. No, we didn't say anything. I blocked the people that we never says anything about Keith except kind things. No, it wasn't we. It was the other two people, and I blocked them. Oh, thank you, Nancy Drew Casebook. Thank you. I blocked her. No, I didn't block her. No, I didn't block we. I can unblock her, but I don't think I blocked her. I'm pretty sure I didn't block her. Unless I hit it by accident. Hold on. That's weird. No, I hit another woman, Jasmine or something. Hold on. Oh, yeah, blocked all the time. Welcome. I don't block you. Do I block you? I never blocked we. I wouldn't do that. Okay. I don't know how to unblock her right now. I don't know how to unblock her right now. So let me go in here. What does the vax do? I have not a fucking clue. I would never get it. I just know that what they said it does, it doesn't do. Excuse me. I know what they said it does not do. All right. Let's look. Now I'm getting stuffed up totally. Fully vax, never had COVID. You're about the only one. Tupac, I love Tupac. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Tupac-y. One of my favorite people. Oh my God. And more missing Panama hikers. Yes, good. More missing Panama. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. It was an accident. I hope. Okay. I get so aggravated. Okay, wait. Where does one unblock them? Okay, so on my YouTube station, where do you find the blocked people? No, I haven't done Paul Walker yet, but the fact that he dated such young girls, I'm not liking him. I'm not liking him. Axl Rose had a bad surgery. Somebody say that. Okay, I don't know how to unblock her. Where do you find, okay, where do you find blocked people? Where do you find, look, I'm doing this, block people, who cares? Well, it's we. I mean, I don't know. Where do you, where do you unblock people? Unblock people. I can't do it right now. I can't think because I have no idea. Maria Shriver is a fucking lizard, okay? Yes, more Panama hikers. And I was pretty sure that the indigenous people in the Panamanian, in Phuket, I was pretty sure that those people did not kill those hiker girls, even though they try to blame it on them. So that's a huge problem. Just buy her coffee. She will be okay. I will buy her coffee, but I don't even know how to unblock her. I didn't block her on purpose. Oh, God, what a bitch. I blocked the other bitch that talked about Keith. I know Wee doesn't do that. Wee's Canadian. She's not going to do that. You should just tape on her name and hit unblock. I can't find her name. I don't know where her name is. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I can't do everything. Meaning, that's why when people say block, oh my God, so annoying. You have to manage your account. Yeah, I've got my account up. I just don't know where to find the blocked people. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know where to find it. It has to be under subscribers, I guess. Now I have a headache. Oh, I have a headache, y'all. From doing, okay, subscribers. There's no, okay, there's no, I have no idea how to unblock somebody. Ryan O'Neal ought to fuck off. I know I need rest. I'm like psycho tonight. Manage your account. Yeah, I'm there. I'm in manage my account. I still don't know settings. Community. Yeah, approve. I don't see the word block. Hidden users. Oh, maybe she's here. Let me see if she's here because that Patriot bitch is here. Let me see. I'm looking for we. I don't think I blocked her. She's not showing up. We is not showing up down here. I got a list of people that are blocked and it's not her. Scroll back and find her name. Well, I've got to go through the... I can't do that right now while I'm on here, but... Yeah, we's not on here. I did not block her. The other girl, the other two girls I blocked are on here. Yeah, I didn't... I can see the last person I blocked right there. That's weird. What happened, y'all? I know. I don't know where she is. Maybe somebody... Okay, maybe somebody else. Okay, URLs sent in live chat are already blocked if you select this option. Okay. Yeah, I don't see... Yeah, I don't see it blocked. I see the people I've shut off, but... Okay, so anyway, I have 5 accounts. No one blocks me. That's good. Yeah, I mean, that makes you a stalker, right? No one blocks me. I don't care if you block me. Fucking go. Block me. Is anyone believing? Yeah, there are zombies here. Use computer to unblock. I'm on the computer, but I can't see where she's blocked. So I'll have to watch a video to figure it out because I just looked and I'm not seeing where I blocked her. I see the people I blocked, but I'm not seeing her. I block people that are annoying to me. If they mention Keith, you're getting blocked. If you mention that I ate my son, you're going to get fucking blocked. If you mention my son is in me, you're getting fucking blocked. So that's what's happening. I'm going to have to sift through all those names, right? Oh, God. All right, you guys. I just gave myself a fucking headache. I know. Oh, my God. No, I'm not going to visit Panama. I think I might end up dead there. I might end up dead. So I'm thinking not. But I do know it's not the indigenous people in Panama. I do know that there's a more corrupt cartel of people playing these games, not the indigenous people being cannibals or doing whatever it is they tried to accuse them of doing. It's not them. I heard that very strongly. So there's that. Yeah, so I'm really sorry if I blocked we. I didn't mean... Yeah, I'm going to do more missing hikers and give myself a headache. Okay, bye, you guys. No, I'm not going to Panama. Wait, there you are. Isn't that we saying that? No, it's Wolf Mother. No, I'm not going to Panama. I'm not crazy. Me and my mouth and my blonde hair. Bye-bye. American? That's also bad, right? So there you go. Bye, you guys. I will talk to you later. Tell we to make it. No, I'll find her. Thanks, Bobby. Thank you. I'll find her. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I want everybody to contemplate the Tiny Dancer song. Now she's in me, always with me. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, bye. Bye, you guys.